Welcome to Marty's Fly Bench. This morning I'm restocking my Ray Charles. It's a Sowbug pattern. It's a must-have on the Bighorn River in Fort Smith, Montana, and very valuable on the Big Thompson here in Loveland. When there's not a hatch going on, a lot of times the fish turn to these and you can have a pretty good day on Sowbugs. Now, it's a simple pattern. I've added a couple of twists that don't really change the pattern other than to make it a little bit tougher and maybe a little bit faster to tie. Not that it's a time-consuming fly in the first place. I'm using size 18 Dai Riki 060. I do like to tie these on a straight shank. It's kind of different trying to keep the flashback flat if you use a curved hook, in my opinion. I'm starting out in the middle. The first thing I'm going to do is tie on a bit of Mirage tinsel. This is size medium. Comes on a spool. Just get you a couple inches of it, and that'll let you tie a half a dozen flies. Now, before I move that thread to the back, I'm going to go ahead and get my ostrich plume. The color here is muskrat gray, is what Nature Spirit calls it. First thing I'm going to do is pluck off the tip, which is often brittle and definitely has shorter fibers on it. Then I'm going to move my thread to the back. You can also tie this in tan. That's another good Sowbug color. In Montana, we tie them in pink and orange as well, but when you do that, they're starting to imitate eggs and just an attractive hot spot rather than imitating a Sowbug. Now, I've moved my thread back until it's hanging over the barb of the hook. I'm going to get my ostrich plume, and these extended rotary hackle pliers are great for stuff like this. Now, leaving the thread at the back means it's out of the way and I can spin it up pretty easily. Now I'm going to turn around and come right back through. Now I'm going to catch it with two turns right in one place and pull on the thread till it's tight, so often I can just pluck that and don't have to reach for scissors. Now I'm going to move forward just a little bit, catch the Mirage, move forward a little bit, catch it again. Just a couple of times. This isn't really trying to imitate segmentation as much as it's just binding the Mirage down. That's the fragile part of this fly. Now when I get to the front, I'm just going to moisten my fingers and stroke all of that back so I can keep all of those fibers out of the eye. Now I'm going to tuck my flash into my material spring, do the same with the gray thread, and switch to a 8-aught fire orange. This orange bead is pretty important. They outfish plain gray quite a bit, quite well. Now all I'm going to do is start the thread, 3 or 4 turns, and then make a 5 or 6 turn whip finish. Now I'm picking up the orange thread, the orange tag, the gray thread, and the shell back, cutting them all at once. And there's your Ray Charles.